Trump for president. Follow the leader. Trump for president. Twin tires. Go see the real films. There's no airplanes in the real original films.
There are films of airplanes hitting the towers.
The films don't lie.
Right. So the planes were going into the buildings.
There's films of an explosion without planes.
And so you feel that the other film doesn't lie.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
That stuff makes a lot of sense to you?
I've been in that truck 50 years. I got 5 million miles.
Yeah.
I didn't do it with my eyes closed.
So you think you might have spent a little too much time in the truck?
I'm not crazy.
So we all know that Republicans have a tendency to give a lot of weight to what their friends and even strangers tell them, as long as it's on board with what they want to believe. And that can be particularly dangerous, especially if those Republicans are running for Congress.
Q is a patriot. According to him, many in our government are actively worshiping Satan.
Kennedy getting killed in the plane crash. That's another one of those Clinton murders, right? We had witnessed 9/11. It's odd there's never any evidence shown for a plane in the Pentagon. But anyways, I'm not going to dive into the 9/11 conspiracy.
If they're beaming the sun's energy back to Earth, I'm sure they wouldn't ever miss a transmitter receiving station, right? Question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point? What would that look like anyway? A laser beam? Or light beam coming down to Earth? I guess. Could that cause a fire? That's her in her own words on the lasers. She told Kevin McCarthy she knew nothing about these lasers.
It can also be particularly dangerous if those Republicans are also running for president.
At the crux of the theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of and does that sound like something you are behind? Or
well, I haven't heard that, but is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? I mean, you know, if I can help save the world from problems, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there, and we are actually. We're saving the world from a radical left philosophy.
Despite the fact that Donald Trump has been indicted 4 times, impeached twice, has been on record ripping people off many times throughout his long tenure as a celebrity in the United States. Then he became a game show host, and all the issues that he's ran into, Republicans are still gung-ho about him.
If he were to win the presidency again, and then 2028, he would be like 83 years old. People are here talking about changing the Constitution, let him run for a 3rd term even. Would you be in favor of something like that?
Well, that's getting on up there in age, you know, and people start losing their memory and things like that. So, you know, I don't know. As long as he's able to keep the job, you know, that's just like if I'm working to 70, you know, and they draw a line and says you can't work here no more. You know, that's the same way.
And what about with President Biden, do you think, age-wise?
He ain't got nothing to brag about. He ain't done no good for our country at all. He ain't got nothing to brag about.
Is there anything nice that you could say about him? Anything you could think of that he's done well? Anything nice that you could say about President Biden?
Sorry, but I can't. Not one thing.
And now, last question, so you can catch up with your friends. All of this stuff with the indictments, the classified documents, all of these things, is there anything Donald Trump could do to disqualify him from your vote?
No. He ain't done no more than any other presidents. You know, how many of them walked out of there with classified documents and stuff. And, you know, man was in office the whole time. He never took first paycheck. You know, he's done good for our country, you know, and he's got to, I mean, he can prove it. I mean, look at these people.
But I'm going to push back because that's my job a little bit. He did, if these, and he's innocent until proven guilty, but the allegations against him show that he broke serious American laws, and as such, same with Nixon. You know, it's the same kind of precedent there. Is there anything that would make you say, hey, you know what, maybe that's true, maybe he shouldn't be president?
Well, they went after Donald Trump from the time he sat down in office. They was after him the whole time. He's been harassed more than any other president, you know, that was in office. He was attacked all the time. And you can't believe the stuff you see on TV. I don't know. Donald Trump's good. He's done a lot for our country, and I believe in what he stands for. I believe in God, and I watch the Trump rallies, and I get fired up just watching them on TV. So It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to come and be part of it.
What are some of the things you like that President Trump did?
Well, he had pipelines opened up there in Alaska, and gas went down. It was cheaper. I can remember buying gas for $1.35 when he was president.
Really, here in South Carolina?
Right over in Easley at Sam's Club.
And you're crediting Trump with the gas price there?
Oh yeah, I'm he had the economy going good, and look at things now and the inflation the way it's hit.
Even though he's going to get arrested in Fulton County, Georgia tomorrow, they don't care. They'll vote for him behind bars. And this is one of the biggest issues that we face. Despite everything that's happened, what's the Republican Party going to do after 2024? It's not looking that good for Trump winning re-election in terms of the general. He's already got the Republican primary unlocked. But the general election, that's another story. So we're just going to have to sit back and wait to see what these people are actually going to do.